most likely Jim Harbaugh is spotted somewhere in Chicago. They better do a good job of sneaking him. Matter of fact, he's not even going to do that little 45-minute flight. He's going to do the little 2.5 hour drive or 3 hour drive in Ann Arbor just so he's not noticed in the all tinted out Escalade.
I
So
used to think that. I used to think that as well up until about a month ago because I thought there's just too many people with phones in their pockets. They can take pictures. There's just too much information out there. We all have more intelligence in our pockets than they did landing a guy on the moon. So it's incredible. How do you keep anything secret these days? You know, there are text messages, there are DMs flying all over the place that people can understand. There's all that stuff going on. So I always thought that same thing, Dre, and then Lincoln Riley happened, and Brian Kelly happened, and everybody's like,
"Whoa, didn't see that coming!"
Like nobody had any idea.
Well, people were asking the wrong question when it came to Riley. They kept asking him about LSU.
Yeah, true.
Lincoln,
but he wasn't going to say anything anyway, though.
He had to say, like, nobody had a clue that those two deals were going down in the span of like 3 days.
Yeah.
Think about it. When has a college football coach left, not been fired, left a blue blood program to go to another blue blood program? And I got a pretty good handle on this in terms of my scope of history. And it's basically never. And it happened twice in like 3 days.
Yeah. Now, see, the thing I was going to bring up was the Dax Hill plane tracker that happened, before the playoff game where, Dax didn't make the trip and it was just so much speculation. Is it COVID? Is it, whatever the case. And then somehow I saw someone on Twitter taking a picture of just, well, not even the airport. It was like a private plane of like a Michigan booster donor or something like that Dax Hill took that flight from Ann Arbor down to Florida to make the trip for the game and all that. But it was like literally people had the Dax Hill tracker, like, oh, he's on a plane, he's heading down to Florida and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, how do you, it's wild. It's wild how dialed in some people are to just sports in general. I love sports, but I'm not nearly that dialed in to where I'm scoping out with binoculars, the private, airport, the private hangar in Ann Arbor.
That's because you love sports. You want to watch it. You're not obsessed with like people's personal choices.
No, to each their own.
We just want to watch ball.
Yes, very much so. That's it.